Hey, bro, don't forget, it ain't the first 48, bro. It's 60 minutes, bro.
We heard a whole lot of lip service, but hey, anybody can do that. But between them lines,
come with the kid, you best not miss. Even the score now, we need to score now. Back on that wall, when you hear that call, you know it's going down. We play from beginning to ending, you know how we finish. Turn to the bank, gotta handle our business. We need the ball, so it's time to go get it. Play with your heart when you hit, make like who you with? You know I'm with. You come to the bank and get out of line, we sending a blitz. Say who you with? You know I'm with. That purple and black, and when we attack, you know what it is.
You're now locked in Zone 32.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Zone 32 podcast, episode 110. Damn, we at 110. Time is flying. Yeah, we got a short crew today, but hey, we gonna get through it like we always do. We got my guy Drew, Will, and of course me, Trippy, Grant. Don't know where Grant at. Jake. I think
Jake was here, but Jake started using words that Tony Hinchcliffe was using during the Tom Brady roast, and we had to boot his ass out of here because we're not trying to get canceled. So he referred to Grant as a Confederate blank, like Tony Hinchcliffe called Tom Brady. So
he was using Lindsay of K words, yeah.
So I guess this week we're gonna talk about what, the draft class.
Well, rookie camp. And not much happened out of rookie camp though. Oh, Will's boy Cold Crush is here already. So
here he is.
And Will's getting bullied for wearing a City Connect hat. So we're off to a hot start.
I guess we could talk about Geno Stone throwing out the first pitch in Cincinnati.
Fuck you, Zamboni. Suck my dick.
I don't know, man. You can't be wearing the City Connect shit.
I can wear the hat.
I just hope. No. Could we not say this word? Remember, Drew, we made a promise that we wasn't going to say the word, but the 7, could we not, like, is it, you think we could do a whole show without bringing up 7?
No, because number 7 gave the most fucking disingenuous interview of all time, and everybody was sucking his dick.
You know what? Yeah, we got to talk about that because
everybody's like, oh shit, fucking Captain Accountability over here. He said everything right. Like, did we forget what this motherfucker's done for 3 years? I mean, are we just gonna ignore that like a week ago?
Hey, Cold Crush, why don't you stop hiding behind your little fucking protected account, bitch?
I know you miss me, Will.
Come out in public. Come out in public.
I love this guy. Just fucking rent-free in Will's head. Awesome. But no,
come out in public.
In all honesty, that number 7 interview was the biggest load of shit I've ever read in my entire life. And, whatever, we can give him credit for saying the right things. Like, I'm not arguing with anybody's points there. I mean, he basically told all people who dick rode him for a year to, like, shut the fuck up and that they were wrong. In no uncertain terms, like I said, it was my fault that I didn't have any chemistry with Lamar, and he blamed his injuries and he blamed his, lack of chemistry on having lack of time with him. Fine. Like, that's all true. That's what we've been saying for a solid fucking year, is that it was his fault and that he needs to catch the fucking ball and he needs to show up and he needs to, do the right thing and not be hurt. But the fact that people are just like, oh yeah, he said this on the radio, so now I'm going to forgive him. Like, what are we doing here? I get, I know Will took it a lot better than I did, but I thought it was the biggest crock of shit I'd ever read in my entire life.
I was just, he did an interview. He was asked questions where he was forced to take accountability, or he could have just like been. I expected him to answer the questions and be a bitch about it, because he's been a bitch about everything throughout his career. He has fuck you, big dog. Dad.
Yeah, I agree, big dog. Burn that shit, because I definitely was about to say take that shit off, man.
No, my take. By the way, okay, well, let's just address the City Connects real quick. I say burn the uniforms, keep the hats. I think the hats can play, so I think keep the hat, burn the uniform. That's my take. So follow back. You don't follow me, Cold Crush. You don't know how Twitter works, ant. You fucking Twitter ant.
I think he's got more followers than you actually, but
no, he doesn't. Sure no, he doesn't.
I'm pretty sure he does.
He 100% doesn't. He follows like 10 million people, and he has like 1,000 followers.
Dude, I think it's more than you. I'm just saying. A lot of people know who he is. Okay,
so Bateman could have easily been like, I'm going through personal shit. I'm gonna get back on my grind. Blah blah blah. He could have given a bunch of excuses, but he basically said it's all my fault. I didn't connect with Lamar. Lamar needs to have a connection with his receivers, and we didn't have that, and it's my fault. I wasn't there. I showed up late for for camp. So like he basically, like you said, every single bailout that people have given him, he basically said, "Fuck you. Every bailout you've given me is not correct. It's my fault." Now, whether he believes that or not, it doesn't matter because he's putting a quote on the record saying it's
But
my fault, nobody else's. So
a week before he signed a contract and was doing the, all the non-believers and tweet
I get
deleters.
that.
You
I
make
get
me
that.
sick. So like, which guy are we getting?
Well, yeah, but okay.
Like
At the
you
same
said, he's
time,
acted like a bitch his whole career, and then
yeah, no,
you get one sound clip out of him.
but at the same time, and I pointed this out, like that's he reposted a clip of Drake, who now, in hindsight, after the past couple days.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So we got number 7 supporting pedophiles too. Not good.
That's tough.
Not good.
Right?
That aged poorly.
But he didn't say that. He posted a clip. That's just like motivation more so than anything. It's not. He didn't say that. Someone else said that.
No, he just looks up to a pedophile who paints his nails who says things like that. So I don't know, man.
So whatever. So, but when he was asked the question, he answered the question in a way that, to me, it was like somebody, I forget who it was. I think maybe our buddy the doctor said, like he showed signs to me, sort of like Patrick Queen, where Patrick Queen for a while was being a bitch, and eventually just like it was like a light switch went off, and Patrick Queen was mature about it, and it not only was he being mature about how he was handling things, but it turned into a better player on the field.
I mean, look, if at some point I can have a private conversation with Rashod Bateman and have him bully people on Twitter and push narratives on our behalf, then I'll be good with that. But
well, you and I both have attempted to reach out to him. We pushed the same message to him in what our reach out, our olive branch to him was.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think either one of us got a response.
Hasn't read it. Trippy, are you still blocked by number 7?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah. So he didn't read our messages.
So until he acts on the advice that we gave him, you and I, Drew.
Yeah.
Then I'm still. What's badass?
Tom's making fun of me for wearing sunglasses inside, but he also used the wrong "your" when making fun of me, so I just put it up on screen for a while. And then,
well, I already said that we don't acknowledge bald people's comments on the podcast.
Yeah, but whenever he makes grammatical errors, it makes me laugh. So
all right, that's fair. That's fair. We can make fun of him for sure. Yeah. So until Bateman acts on the advice that we gave him, I think I'm only halfway there with him, but I do appreciate the answers he gave in that interview. I do appreciate them.
To me, it's all words. It's got to be actions, and the first action is unblocking Trippy and apologizing.
Agreed. So. No, I do agree with you, but like Jesus Christ, this fucking guy's here.
Oh, this fucking guy who cheats and pulls.
I want to say something about that too, right? Like, I don't even want no apology. Like, I just felt like, cause shout out my man Glenn Clark too. That's my guy right there. Shout out to the interview. That was a dope interview. But I look at it like, I stuck up for you all this time when a lot of fans was calling you trash. And then when I come out saying, let's just get rid of them, just because I feel like you just need a new start. You feel what I'm saying?
To be honest, Trippy, I just want him to apologize to you because I told him to do it, not because it means anything to you.
But I just feel like that shit was corny because I asked fans how you feel about him. Then he apologized to him. Oh, yeah. Like, I just felt like
Jesus
that shit
Christ.
was weak. You feel me? I run Ravens Twitter right now.
No, you don't.
Whoa. No, you don't, bro. Your dumbass. Hold up. Your dumbass said if the Ravens Super Bowl, Roquan Smith should wear 52. Bro, that's like saying, yo, if the Orioles win the World Series, yo, give Gunnar Henderson number 8. Not gonna happen, bro. Like 52 ain't. It's 3 numbers right now. Well, 4 numbers. I don't think nobody gonna wear. Well, 5. 20, 73, 75, 55, and 52. And
9. Nobody will wear 9 again.
9 and 8, and maybe 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
4. Wow.
4 is a bold statement. I like it, but that's
I like where your head's at with that for sure. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I could have said 7 years ago, but still waiting.
Yeah, and speaking of single-digit wide receiver numbers, we want to get into Odell Beckham going to Miami.
I mean,
something about
that
the way that ended has rubbed me the wrong way with him. I don't know. I liked him while he was here. Like I pounded the table for him for multiple years.
Yeah, me too. And well, I'm pretty sure though, when the season ended and it was like, I think I said like I'm pretty sure we'll see him in Miami next year.
Yeah, we had Miami on our short list. Of places that he might go. Apparently, he broke up with Kim K. So you kept her to curse the Ravens for 7 months and then fucking kicked her to the curb. Like she got bullied on live television and then he broke up with her.
Yep.
Kind of suspect behavior. I went to the Met Gala last night. Something about the way that whole thing ended with him, just like I said, it just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't love the whole, I don't know if like overcharging the Ravens is the right word. Like they did pay him, they agreed to the contract. It wasn't like he had him over a barrel or something. But I don't love the whole, take a ton of money up front. You don't really put the numbers up to, warrant the payday that you want, and then you go run and leave for Miami. Not a fan of that.
I mean, I look at it like I'm upset. I look at it like I'm upset because 9 times out of 10, we knew he probably wasn't going to come back this year. But
he said everything he said made it seem like he was, wanted to be here. And
yeah, but if you look at it, bro, like pretty sure the Ravens probably would have paid them the same what the Dolphins paid them. But I'm just looking at it like, I don't know, maybe it's just the Raven fans, bro, because I'm looking at it like, what's up, Deep? Shout out my man Deep. I'm looking at it like, what if, because like I'm looking at it like this, right? Raven fans saying, oh, he robbed us, he ain't do shit, right? Then you got some Raven fans saying, well, Odell Beckham took away Bateman targets, right? Like, so I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of stuck with the 50-50, but I also look at it like this, though. Like, us as Raven fans, we know the Dolphins ain't better than us. So, like,
we paid Odell. We paid Odell what we did to get Lamar back in the building. Mm-hmm. We paid Odell what we did to mentor the younger wide receivers that we had. And we paid him in theory for doing something in the playoffs. We didn't really get a ton out of him in the playoffs. He got a couple highlight plays during the year, whatever. He did a very good job getting Lamar back to the table. He was a great morale guy off the field. His on-the-field production, we're not losing a ton with losing him.
I mean, I think he made the most of his opportunities personally.
Right.
I think he was great. He's
also not the same guy that he used to be. And I was expecting,
just to be clear, he had his highest yards per catch of his career last year.
Yeah, but I mean, he wasn't and I wasn't expecting 2015 All-Pro Odell either, but he didn't have that same burst.
He was only on the field 50% of the offensive snaps, so he only took 300.
I just look at
353 snaps or something like that. That's fine, whatever. But like, his value to the team, like you said, it was partially his production. Like you want to talk about Bateman. He got 8 more targets than Bateman. He had 200 more yards than Bateman, and he had what did he have? 4 or 5 touchdowns, and Bateman had 1. He had 36 catches, and Bateman had 32. So like, just what we got out of him in a similar sample size was just the production was vastly more significant. And then what he brought to the table in terms of the morale, in terms of what he was able to get out of the guys being around them. And like, I think a lot of those guys like look up to him. Obviously they're a lot younger, so they idolize him. And that helped. And like you said, that we signed him on April 9th last year. And then Lamar signed on April 27th or April 29th, one of those 2 days.
Draft night.
You're right. Draft night. But it was like within 3 weeks of Odell signing, Lamar had a $260 million 5-year extension signed. So there's no coincidence that Odell signing was part of what made that happen. So all those things matter. Now, last week before he signed with the Dolphins, I said he can be signed very cheap for 1 year. And I thought it would take longer. I didn't think he would sign this soon. I didn't think he'd want to go to training camp. He signed with the Dolphins, and
we did say after the draft, though. We did say he probably waited until after the draft. So
but I thought it would be like over the summer. I didn't think he would want to be signed like this early in the offseason, but I did think this would be about what he signed for because I'm pretty sure against the cap, it's like $2.5 million, something like that. He has incentives.
It's close to the same contract he got last year, but the signing bonus is lower.
No, it's nowhere close.
Signing bonus is lower. Yeah,
but I want to say
it's like 3.5 against the cap for the Dolphins.
I think
it's 2.5 against the cap.
I do want to say,
so 3.5, 2.5 close.
at whatever it is. But
I do want to say
the money's cheap.
Them,
it's very cheap.
I do feel like the reason why we signed Odell was the Lord Lamar back, which was good. He did bring like a good excitement back to the stadium. You feel what I'm saying? But also, I'm gonna just be real with you. I just feel like we ain't used him the way how we should have used.
Yeah, and I don't know if that was
like
him.
if you look at the AFC Championship, I might be wrong. When Odell was talking to Lamar, right? And majority of the time, Odell was on the sideline, but it seemed like the only time we saw Odell was like on that last drive when he caught a slant. And my thing is like, I felt like we should have just used him more because a lot of people were saying, even different fans were saying like, is he going to stay healthy? And I mean,
mostly did.
He mostly did, but we just ain't use him. You feel me? Like, and then I think we talked about this too. I think it was the Bengals game. Remember the Bengals game he went off? I thought that was the click right there. Like, you feel me? But the shit just started to fade away and shit. But like I said, I respect him for being here. He wasn't like a cancer to the locker. Like, I felt like AB probably would have been. Because, like, imagine if you know what I mean? Like, he played his role for real. I think Odell, you feel me?
Right. Like, I feel like he came here to win a ring, and that didn't happen. And I'm not gonna hold him to staying here for cheap for the rest of his career. But I don't know. I feel like he came here with a pretty clear goal in mind to win a ring, and it just didn't happen.
So do you think he got the same mindset signing with the Dolphins?
Clearly not, because they're never gonna win a fucking Super Bowl with Tua.
Shit.
That fucking nerd coach of theirs that looks like Logic, and they pretend it was a diversity hire. Tyreek Hill's too busy beating women and shit. Jalen Waddle's fine, but they're not gonna win shit.
They're going to have the same season they had the last 2 years. They have the same. They're going to have a carbon copy of that season every fucking year. Yeah.
They don't beat teams that are over 500. They never have, and they never will with Tua, because Tua beats the shit out of bad teams and doesn't beat good teams.
He can't play in cold weather. But I don't know.
Imagine thinking Odell went to Baltimore to win a ring. Well, I mean, why else would he have gone to Baltimore? Only team that would pay him. I'm pretty sure the Patriots would have paid him, but the Patriots suck.
The Jets had an offer.
The Jets had a bigger offer on the table to him.
But look, listen to this though, right? And I know this might sound stupid though, right? But like, if he wasn't getting involved, right? If they wasn't involving him in the offense, like in the AFC Championship game, like who fault was that?
Can I address? Oh, hold on. We have BA. How are the Leafs doing? What time do they play tomorrow?
This has to be one of your people.
Yeah, it's BA. It's the fucking Lamar Jackson MVP nerd.
So why you put the L though? What the L stand for?
Because he's tweeted the same.
Barstool Advisor.
Yeah, Barstool Advisor. He's tweeted the same Lamar Jackson meme about 800 times. And L stands for Leafs though, Chief. How'd Game 7 feel? Jets were gonna pay him. People were saying shit. Sway is defending us.
Well, Sway is a former contributor on the podcast. So
Sway is a man of great intelligence.
So
why? Jesus Christ.
So let's talk about the wide receiver core, because I've been hearing lately about the dude Tez Walker. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if fans don't feel confident in him. Like, so do you think we still want to bring in a vet? And if we do bring in a vet, like who the vet? Like, what vet would you want us to bring in?
It's Michael Thomas.
Zay Jones.
Zay Jones is visiting the Cardinals, so Zay Jones is not coming here.
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
I
don't want no Zay Jones. I want a wide receiver that made a name for themselves in the NFL and probably could come over here and just.
Zay Jones cooked us on 2 different teams.
There's this guy, Trippy. His name's Michael Thomas. He won Offensive Player of the Year. I feel like we should probably bring him in.
He made a name for himself by basically not doing shit for the entire.
He made a name for himself by
decade.
Being sure-handed and catching short passes. And that's kind of what we're lacking on offense.
All right,
and Michael Thomas is what we need. I know you hate that because it would make me happy, and I've been pounding the table for him for years. But
I mean, I like the Michael Thomas. See, I'm just more with the injury shit. Like, maybe that's why I wasn't so big on the Mike Williams shit. Maybe that's why I wasn't so big on the Keenan Allen deal.
Hunter Renfrow.
Didn't Hunter Renfrow already sign somewhere too?
What?
I think he signed with the Bills, didn't he?
I don't want no fucking Hunter Renfrow.
I don't want any whites. I don't want any whites.
You don't want no whites.
I don't want any Mayo demons. Any fucking crackers.
Hey, look, maybe that's what Lamar needs. Lamar might need him a white receiver out that motherfucker.
No.
Hello? Julian Elwin type.
Who is your boy? Who's your boy, Drew? The white that we had that.
It was 2 of them.
Andy Isabella? Slade Bolden.
Slade Bolden, and then who was my guy? The guy,
the other one, Wade. It was
Bailey
the other one,
Gaither
Wade.
or Gaither,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck his name
yeah,
is.
Bailey Gaither. Yeah, that was my guy.
You don't remember it was another white. It was another white quarterback.
Bailey Gaither was the guy who in the video who cooked Kyle Hamilton. That was Bailey Gaither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to put a positive comment about me on the screen, and then we can continue.
Was the marathon bomber in the back?
No, Memes was not in the back, so it was he pulled it out on his truck. So
with his brown university hat on.
Yeah, Cole Beasley is a beast. I mean, actually, I wouldn't hate somebody like Cole Beasley as a man bun now, so I'm not really interested in being a wide receiver for the Ravens.
Yeah, we don't want no wide receiver that way.
Tom would be way too into him.
If Cole Beasley got a haircut, I'd be interested in bringing him in. That's the kind of guy we need, though. Jarvis Landry's another one.
Listen, guys, I know you guys want to do this whole thing where this cold crush guy is all in my brain, but he
got to be in your brain now because we was just talking about
every time he comments, I just see you lean forward and like ready to fight.
I mean, Hunter Renfrow.
I wouldn't mind. Money
like
depends, but I wouldn't mind him.
I feel like that could be an easy move. Get him like on a low contract.
The only reason he would sign him is because he's like, oh man, look, a short, bald white guy. Yeah, I'd love to have him.
He got a bald head.
He's got a receding hairline.
Yeah, that's fine.
He looks like he looks like he looks like he works for TurboTax.
Well, I mean, look, Naldo's also sold on Hunter Renfrow. I feel like we might have started a movement.
Naldo's 22, and he owes us. Actually, hey Naldo, you want to hop on right now and do your
has his jersey
pay us? Where's your fucking jersey, bitch?
This is not on him. He has been very willing to fulfill his end of the bet. He's
got to have that goddamn jersey by now. He's got to have that fucking jersey by now.
I don't know. My wife bought me a Zay Flowers jersey. I didn't get it until like August last year. Bought it like the day he got drafted.
He's got to have that jersey by now.
What you got? You got the white one, black one, purple one.
I got the black one.
All I know is that company that pays me to retweet them has had me retweet them. Derrick Henry jerseys are available on Fanatics. 10,000 fucking times I've had to do that already.
People forget that a company pays Will, $73,000 a retweet so that he can turn around and spend it on club seats for the AFC Championship game.
It's true.
Shout out to Fox.
That's how Trippy and I went to the AFC Championship game.
Fanatics says May 27th, so May 28th. May 28th. You're on.
So listen, the week after, so that is Memorial Day.
I feel like he's spelling fanatic wrong. Is I'm wrong?
Yeah, he 100% is. We only bully Tom P for his ability to spell. We don't bully other people for that.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely misspelled. But I mean, Naldo went to Frostburg, so what do you expect?
Damn, yo, it was something else I was ready to say too. A good topic. I forgot. Shit. Oh, yeah. Hey, EDC, I know you've been listening to the podcast, man. We gotta get you on the pod, man.
Yeah, the fuck? He's doing a goddamn media tour and he hasn't come here.
We gotta get you on the pod, man.
Listen, you know what this is? He's just warming up to get here.
Look, I felt some type of way when you was on the UK shit because I thought you would have been on ours first. Shout out to the UK Ravens podcast. But now you on my man Ryan. My man Ryan got you on the pod. Oh, you gotta come on Zone 32.
And here's the problem: is I'm gonna say like fucking retard or something, and then he's just gonna drop off and disappear forever.
Hey EDC, I make sure I keep him in check. All right.
Yeah, that's not.
I think that's why nobody don't want to come on here because y'all.
Yeah, you're gonna keep him in check while Drew's randomly saying retard. You're gonna be doing that, fucking lighting a blunt up. I'm the only person who's responsible over here.
Oh dog, EDC come on here. I ain't gonna light no blunt. I probably have a suit and towel. You feel me? Like I'm doing an interview, like an interview. Like I'm about to go work for the Ravens.
We could do the sportscaster. We all wear just a suit and tie on top, and then like athletic shorts on the bottom.
Yeah.
Look like a real.
You still got to wear those glasses though.
Oh, 100%. I'll shave my head nice and clean beforehand. We'll look
man.
Look real respectable.
So what? We just waiting on the schedule release. I thought it was gonna be this Thursday, but I see a tweet that it's gonna be next week. So
no, it's gonna be tomorrow.
No, it's next week.
What the fuck? Why didn't you respond? Maybe I just didn't read the tweet, but I'm fairly positive it said tomorrow.
I thought somebody put it in the group chat.
It said the 15th.
Adam Scheffler or Ian Ratliff.
What the fuck is his name? My Sports Update, Ari Mirov or whatever. I thought he said tomorrow. Wednesday.
Said the 15th. That's next week.
Is that next Wednesday?
Next Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday. Yeah, next Wednesday.
All right.
So hopefully
people forget that Will gets the schedule in advance. So
yeah, every year.
Every year, Will has not missed a game in 3 seasons. 100% accurate.
Nailed them all.
People book their travel based off of Will's tweets.
If the schedule was technically supposed to come out tomorrow, why you ain't posted that yet?
I'm not giving it away early.
All right, send it to me. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
That's fine.
I mean, people were booking their travel based on Will's. Yeah, they said it's expected to drop this week, but it got pushed back. All right, so I just saw an earlier version of the tweet, and I didn't get the.
All right, so here we got a good question here. DMV Sports 23. That's a good question.
What a question that I don't see no question.
Record prediction.
Give me a goddamn minute, Trippy. Jesus, it's fucking dark in my house, and I'm trying to.
No. You know I can see it at the bottom too. That's what I.
Yeah, so I was
like
putting it on the
usually I don't
goddamn
even
screen.
look at I don't even look at the top of the screen. I'll be looking at the bottom when people be saying stuff.
Hey, I have an important update. Cold Crush stopped being a hoe, and he followed me. So now I followed him back. So now I can see his any he DM me.
Follow back.
Yeah.
But look, I mean, I could give an early prediction. You know, last year I said 13-4, and that happened. Shit. I'm gonna say 11 and how many games is it? 17, right?
Yes.
I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say 11-6 right now. It might change by training camp. The first day of training camp, I'm gonna get my official record for the season. But right now, I'm gonna say 11-6.
Hey Trip, check your audio. I think your audio. I think your.
He actually sounds good now.
Okay, all right.
He's been earlier. He was fading in and out.
I think the audio, your audio is set up to go through your phone, not through your headphone.
No. I think that's because I had my I ain't had my earphones in earlier.
Oh, okay, all right.
No.
I got a text from an anonymous source.
Yeah, it was early when he was talking about Bateman. He cut in and out a couple times, but then he stopped, so I didn't say anything.
It was Big Dog Dad. That's
we run a professional podcast here. You know,
hey, what's up? We going to the game Friday, right?
Friday, no.
Sunday.
I'll be there.
You gonna be there?
I'm trying to go. I'm trying to meet the owner. He gonna be in the splash zone.
Yeah. David Rubin Splash.
David Rubin Dork.
All right,
yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, that's coolest owner ever, bro. Coolest shit.
All right, Cold Crush says 13-4.
I'm gonna go bold take here and say 14-3. So
I'm with you actually. I like 14-3, but you know what? Hey, Cold Crush, I don't mind that 13-4. That's a pretty good pick, but I'm going with Drew.
I think 12-5. I think 12-5 is the. You know, I don't want to say like boring pick, but that's like a realistic. That's what they're going to end up being. 12-5. You know, you're going to have a couple bad games, maybe win a couple games that you shouldn't, and sit guys out week 7 or week 18. I'm thinking 14-3. I think this is the year that again we just continue to build on what we did last year. I don't really think you lost a ton.
Tick off my neck. God damn it! Live on Twitter, pulled a tick off my neck.
Drew, did you kill the Red Sox owner yet? No, I did not.
I just killed that motherfucker with a bottle of bourbon.
Serious question. What is Drew banned from? I've been banned from Twitter like 15 times. So
hold on, we got somebody saying 17-0.
Just so you guys know, the first handle I knew Drew by was White Iverson, and all the I's were L's.
I'm pretty sure the O was a 0. Some of the E's probably had to be 3s at that point.
Whoa!
Twitter.
Big Dog Dad is calling 15-2.
Damn, yo, I feel bad saying 11-6 now. The fuck?
11-6. What the fuck, Trip?
That's what I said earlier. I said, but
Trippy did give himself an out though. He said first day of training camp, he's going to give a real prediction. Joint.
I said right now, I say 11-6, and that do sound kind of crazy though. But
I'm hitting training camp with Trip this year, and we're gonna get a real close look at what's going on out there, and then we're going to give an updated prediction.
It hits Chad Steelwire there too, but I digress. Tell them to let players come on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, well,
stop
I need
being
you out there.
stop fucking gatekeeping, Chad. Yeah,
we probably can go like the first day of training camp. Then we probably can go like the first day they like start with the pads, and then we probably can hit up like the joint practice. I'm pretty sure they might have a joint practice. I don't know what team it's going to be. And then we probably could do like the last training camp, probably get a couple interviews with the players, you feel me?
All right. From there. NBA questions, get the fuck out of here. Nope, not on this podcast.
Celtics are winning the NBA championship.
Man, fuck the Celtics, man. Jason Tatum fucked my parlay up.
Will has said a lot of mean shit about me online, but he accused me of being a Lakers fan earlier, which was
I was fucking with Trippy.
You said Drew is a Lakers fan. That's probably the most offensive thing that's been said about me
online. You know what's crazy though? When I
What?
saw that in the group chat, I was sitting there believing that shit. Then I had to sit there like, hold up, I ain't never hear this motherfucker say shit about the Lakers. That's
Yeah, I
why
mean,
I asked you, like, is there
I
something-
openly call Kobe Bryant a rapist, but I'm, you know, not a Lakers fan.
His
not
fucking
too much on my favorite player.
his banner on his fucking page, it has the Celtics in it.
Well, at that
This
time, I
is-
wasn't looking at his page. But I kind of figured he was a Celtics fan. That's why I said that shit, because I wanted to talk shit about Tatum. It's just something about betting.
Yeah, you never bet 25 plus on Tatum because he'll only score 20 that night.
He didn't even score 20.
Well, I mean, they won by 25 points. The fuck do you want from the guy?
25 points.
Cavs aren't a real team. It's a problem.
I took Lakers futures bet to win the championship during the COVID year and hit
Mickey Mouse Invitational.
Whatever. Mickey Mouse money is the same as regular money.
Yeah, fucking
Disney
Lakers
money.
can't win a real ring. So Will's a fan of communism, is what we've learned tonight. Fucking late China supporter over here, making money off of small children.
Well,
asshole.
Actually, yeah. I showed evidence to Big Dog Dad that his TikTok usage was clearly supported by communist China.
Hold on, y'all saw what Cold Crush said? Defense might start slow.
Yeah, but see, so I think the offense won't start slow.
Whoa. Fuck that. You said you
no, I mean, he's right. It's a new
I'm
scheme.
talking to Cole. You don't trust Zach or bro, but
but it's a new scheme.
Man,
he makes sense. He's making sense because it's.
There we go. There's the doctor. Ban TikTok. That's right, doctor. Doctor.
I mean, the thing is that fucking Elon Musk is probably like, recording everybody's data who's in here and talking right now. The exact same thing that China's doing. So,
I ain't gonna lie.
But it's different when it's China. They're a geopolitical enemy. They're not.
Yeah,
because
Elon Musk is not government. A geopolitical enemy.
Every time y'all say ban TikTok, I hate y'all every day for that shit. Why the fuck do y'all want us to ban TikTok?
Yeah, why are you guys trying to, stunt Trippy's growth here? The fuck, assholes. People in China love Trippy. That's why he puts up the numbers on TikTok.
I love TikTok.
I don't understand.
Doctor.
I don't think they're going to get rid of TikTok, though. I think they're going to...
Yeah, Elon Musk is South African.
Elon Musk has dual citizenship. He lives in America. He has American companies, you fucking idiots.
Elon Musk is going to kill us all one day. So.
Okay. Drew, what's the word I'm looking for?
It's the same defense just
You're looking for a retard?
Yeah.
Clowney,
that's the one.
Stone.
What, am I the only one allowed to say retard on there?
I just like when you say it.
And then one thing I like about Zach, he said we're going to be more violent. It's just something about when he said that shit. And then now I see all these other defensive coordinators saying, yeah, we're going to be more violent. We're going to be violent. Like, stop trying to use my man Zoe shit. That's his shit. Violent. And that's going to be my new quota for this. It ain't the first 48. It's 60 minutes, and we got to be violent. Violent all 60 minutes. Damn. That shit sounds good, don't it?
I'm kind of with DMV Sports here, is that, like, if there's going to be a unit that starts off slower, it'll be the defense. And it's just because it's a little bit different than Mike McDonald's scheme there. New play calling. It's going to be a couple new guys. If something starts slow, it'll be the defense. I don't think it's going to hurt us. It's just, I don't know if we're going to be number one defense in the league through, first 5 weeks, which is fine.
I do like that Zach Orr comes from the era of Ravens football where it was
all defense.
Swarming the football. Like, it was back in the day where it was like you could set your watch to it. The ball carrier, like the ball bounces outside, and you had 8 Ravens around the ball
swarming.
It was that's what it was like. That's what, like, in my head, it's like swarming the ball carrier. It's just like we were like fucking like Africanized bees. Like, that's the defense. Like, go kill someone.
I think you're looking for African killer hornets, not Africanized bees, but that's fine.
No, that's what it is. Africanized bees. Africanized bees sting in swarms.
They're called African killer hornets. That's what they're called. They're not Africanized bees.
You can look it up, but I'm very familiar with the terms.
Do you understand what like Africanized would mean and why? That would mean you took bees from the United States, put them in Africa, and like taught them the African ways, and then they became Africanized. That's not what it is.
I mean, I'm reading the comments. I do gotta agree. Like, I mean, I feel like we might have a slow start. But I'm also looking at it like, bro, like Zach Orr, he played the game. He played under the Ravens. He know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you watch the Wire videos, you see him being more vocal. Like, I think, and plus I think he was more vocal than Mike. You feel me? I just feel like
Mike was a quiet guy.
You know what I mean? Like, I get what y'all saying. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a slow start, but I still feel like
there's going to be an adjustment period. There's always an adjustment period when you bring in something. And he's not going to do things the exact same way that Mike did it. He's going to try to put his own spin on the defense. And I'm sure that it's going to, there's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some, situational play calling. Like, he's never called plays before. So
I just, my biggest thing is, right, on defense, like, I don't give a fuck what happened on defense. I just want our pass rushes, like our front four, to start fast, like strong, like, because I feel like
David Ajabo breakout season.
That's what I was. Well, we said that last year, but we know what happened. And I did feel like he was going to have a breakout season, but shit.
He's still on a Hall of Fame pace. There's no other way to break down. So
I do feel like if Owe, which I do feel like, Owe going to have a season. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call them. I think they are from Nigeria. You got
Nigerian
Ajabo, Owe, and Meta B. Damn, that shit rhyme. Bars. But anyway, like, yo, it's just something about them three, bro, and like they always practicing together. They always the last three off the field. Like, I just feel like, bro, if them three can get it going, bro, like the secondary we got, bro. And then another thing, if Marcus Williams, I feel like he gonna be a big part of the defense too. If he can stay healthy, we need that old Marcus Williams back.
You mean the Marcus Williams with two arms?
My bad. I see Will looking all crazy and shit. I think I said Marcus Peters. My bad. But Marcus.
No, you said Marcus Williams. You're right.
But like, cause remember when he first came with the Ravens, like that first year, like, bro, he was leading the league in interception. So I feel like if we can get that, like, if we can get the pass rush going, man, boy.
So I don't have the idea that Zach Orr is going to change things up. He's just a different guy from Mike McDonald. He's never called plays before. He's going to want to put his own spin on things. I don't think that that's really a hot take. I might be wrong, but I put a long comment up on the screen. I read two sentences of it.
That's the only problem with him. He ain't never called plays before, but I mean, shit.
Oh, this one's been all over my timeline too. What is this Lamar lost 25 pounds shit I keep seeing?
Oh, I guess when he came to the facility, he looked at he did look a little slim, but I mean,
look, shit, I don't care. Yet. Lamar can weigh 350 pounds. Lamar can weigh 210 pounds. The guy's fucking gifted athlete. I'm not worried about his size. He can do whatever the fuck he feels, good. Stop eating like gas station sushi at 2:00 in the morning before games, and I'm happy with it.
I just can't wait till the season start, man. I just feel like, I can't wait. Dang.
Yeah, and there really wasn't much out of rookie either. Now that I think about it, like in past years, I feel like they've kind of.
They was talking about a couple undrafted players, like you got
the kid from Iowa, the edge rusher.
Him. They was big on the guy.
I want to make a clear message to John Harbaugh because I heard that he was putting him at fullback. You do fucking anything to Patrick Ricard, and I'm starting a riot at your house. So
they say he's gonna be the next Ben Mace.
Yeah, I swear to fucking God, you get any goddamn ideas about cutting Ricard, John, and it's on site.
Man, not why Derrick Henry was on the podcast talking about he would love to run behind him. Be dumb as to do that. But it was another dude they was talking about. What's his name? Toll. Can't remember his first name. He from Morgan State.
See, those are the guys that I don't really no disrespect, like it's their dream, but they go into those fucking rookie camps like trying to turn heads and trying to make a name for themselves, and they try a little bit harder than everybody else.
But no, I think he might get though, because I think maybe I am being kind of a homer, but you know how it is. You would love to always see the hometown kid make the team. But I'm saying, like, even if he don't make the team, I'm saying, like, practice squad or something. Like, I could see him, like, in a couple years probably. Because, he went to LSU at first, and then he transferred back to Morgan. I don't know why, and plus he went to St. Francis. That's where your boy went at too, Drew.
Yeah, Carm. We should have drafted him. But...
Yeah, we should have drafted. Where he went at again? LA? Oh.
LA, yeah.
The Rams.
He's going to take some fucking loser from Notre Dame's starting job this year, so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's 100% going to take his job.
But yeah, man.
So just so you guys know, Will has been quiet for the last 5
I've been trying to share. You know why I can't do it? Because it wants me to restart Chrome, and then it would kick me out of the whole thing. So I was trying, because Visionless Dave says, wait till Will realizes he can share his screen. I can't share my screen. It won't let me.
Will wanted to share a picture that said Africanized bee on it. That he clearly
that's what they're called. They're called Africanized bee.
Photoshopping.
They're called Africanized.
He sent me Wikipedia as a source, like he didn't go in and fucking edit the name of African killer hornets.
Just look up Africanized bees. Just look it up. Africanized bees.
I don't know. I feel like that's a problematic search. Who
winds up the backup quarterback? Who wins up? I don't know. I guess he's trying to say who's going to win the battle.
Who winds up being the backup quarterback? I mean,
that's why.
I don't know if you listen to doctors from Texas who have man buns, then it's got to be Josh Johnson because you need a veteran to back up Lamar.
No. In fact, it has to be. You know what? We have to go and get we have to go pay like $12
Ryan
million
Tannehill.
bucks. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Oh, hold on. Do we sign Ryan Tannehill because Ryan Tannehill made Derrick Henry good, according to Thomas?
Yes.
No, we don't need him. We good with
Trippy, you don't understand. We used to the blog we used to be on. A guy wrote a whole ass article about how Derrick Henry's career was made by Ryan Tannehill. That he was nothing before he played with Ryan Tannehill. Forget the Heisman and all that shit that happened before he even knew Ryan Tannehill existed.
Hey, look,
Ryan Tannehill made this guy's whole career. So.
And the fact that Derrick Henry, before Ryan Tannehill came to Tennessee, Derrick Henry was only getting like 11 carries a game.
Yeah. Hey, look, right. I was in
a ridiculous take.
Look, I was in a Jet space earlier, right? So, bro, the Jet fans going all for by talking about, yeah, y'all got that old ass running back. Y'all gonna run up to the hole. Blase. I said, bro, check this out, right? I said, y'all over there crying about a 40-year-old quarterback that's supposed to get y'all to the Super Bowl. Lord knows if he get hurt, y'all gonna be crying. The difference is we just added another piece that can, get us to the Super Bowl. Like, y'all banking on one person. Like, we just don't have to bank on Derrick Henry to get us to the Super Bowl. That's just another added piece to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Derrick Henry has been running behind, 5 kids who play for the School for the Blind for a couple of years now.
JV teams and shit.
Yeah, so imagine him behind a real offensive line. I understand the whole he's 30 argument with running backs, and that's like, he might be over the hill, but he's Derrick Henry. He's not a normal human being.
Exactly.
So I don't think you can put normal constraints on him.
Exactly. Like that conventional wisdom does not apply. Conventional wisdom does not apply to Derrick Henry.
Because our friend Visionless Dave was very against the Derrick Henry signing because he didn't want to, he thinks spending money on a 30-year-old running back is bad. And in 99% of the cases, you'd be right. But Derrick Henry's the 1%.
But that shouldn't be crazy if we do sign Tannehill, though.
All right. This fella, Rivori Sports, I don't know what he's getting at here.
I feel like it's a Tom burner.
What is happening here?
Thomas Armour burner.
Yeah, great point. Ryan Tannehill is the best backup QB available now, for better or worse. Maybe so. I don't give a fuck. I think
Dennis Leary is the backup. Everybody hated the pick so much that I feel like you just got to work out.
You know why a lot of people hate the pick?
Totally agree. 100%.
He was like a turnover machine in college. But I mean, shit. I mean, we don't know, bro. Like, we gotta understand, bro. It's still gonna be other players getting cut, all that. But
I am curious to see who.
Naldo, great point.
That's why I put it on the screen.
Yeah, great point.
Yeah, I mean, you can't tackling Derrick Henry is going to be a fucking nightmare now. And I'm here for it. But so my whole thing is like Derrick Henry's a fucking freak. You see tape of this Ali kid, he's a fucking freak. Keaton Mitchell's a freak. Like there is.
Zamboni called you out. You called him Dennis Leary.
Yeah, Rescue Me. I was a big fan of that fucking show.
What's
his actual name?
Great show.
It's not Dennis. Wait, his name's not actually Dennis Leary.
His name is Devin.
Yeah, close enough. Fucking multiple letters in common.
Devin. Oh, all right, Devin.
It is pretty close. It's very close.
Yeah, Devin, Dennis. Yeah,
hey, yo, I was on the radio earlier, right? It was making fun of me. I think it was the day or yesterday. I was like Craig Kimbrell.
Cardiac Craig.
Craig Kimbrell, but it's Craig Kimbrell, right?
Kimbrell.
Kimbrell.
Kimbrel.
Yeah, yo, they was like, yo, Trippy, who's Craig Kimbrell? I said, oh my bad, y'all know who I met. Yeah,
that sounds like a villain in a Christmas movie.
Craig Kimbrell, though, that name sounds familiar though. It's
somebody named That sounds like somebody who's gonna steal your fucking Christmas presents.
Craig Kimbrell or Craig Kenzel. I don't fucking. There's somebody out here. Craig Council. Kimbrell. I don't know why the fuck I keep saying Kimbrell. Oh well, but yeah, he's trash. But Derrick Henry though, I feel like he gonna come in here. I mean, I know he's 30 years old. I feel like Derrick Henry now. I might be like overthinking that shit, but I really feel like Derrick Henry probably could play like another
3 years. In a playoffs contract.
Well,
Another 5 years.
yeah,
Maybe you
but
play
like,
another
look,
5 or more years.
look. The way he has played, you can. Okay, he came here understanding he's not going to play here the way that they were using him in Tennessee. The Ravens use
He's not
running
going to
back
get tackled in the backfield every play. He's not going to have to break 9 tackles to get through the line of scrimmage.
And the Ravens aren't going to use him the way that the Titans used him. The Titans were using him like a bell cow, and his age 30 season, he also had, I think, 3 seasons leading up, like our friend Thomas was pointing out very inartfully, that when Ryan Tannehill got there, he hadn't been as productive. But that's because they were splitting carries between him and who's the guy that came from New England? Dion Lewis, yeah.
Lewis.
Right. So they were splitting carries between it was like a 50-50 share, which was very stupid. So he wasn't.
Nobody's accused the Titans of being smart.
Yeah,
before, so.
right. I mean, they weren't like burning him out early in his career, and then even then, when they did start using him at a higher rate, they were throwing the ball a lot. So
here's where I disagree
they were using
with
play
you.
action. He was on the field a lot, but they weren't handing the ball to him a lot. So I think the guy still has a lot in the tank. Like last year, he didn't run the ball that much last year. I think he only had like 260 carries, and he still had 1,200 yards. He had how many touchdowns? 11.
Yeah, and so I'm of the mindset with Derrick Henry of you run him till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, and I think he would agree.
And so you said that they're not going to use him like a bell cow. I think you brought him in to be a bell cow.
Well, but I think
a bell cow in the Ravens offense is different than the bell cow in a lot of other offenses.
That's what I mean.
That's fine. But
I also think that they see him as like they gave him a 2-year deal, and I think they see him as they give him a 3-year deal.
I thought it was 3. It was only 2. I don't know.
Whatever it is I think they actually see him as they want to use him through the entirety of that contract, because the way he has.
The guy's 6'3", 245. Like, I'm pretty sure you can give him 400 carries and it'll be fine.
Right. And but he's not going to get 400 carries in any season. He's probably going to get, like he got last season, he's going to get like high 200s, maybe close to 300 carries. And if you can carry that through 2 or 3 seasons, you're going to get a lot of usage out of the guy. You have other backs who are also going to feature in, like Keaton Mitchell's going to get his touches, and Keaton Mitchell is effective in spots. Like Keaton Mitchell is not right. Keaton Mitchell is not a guy you want to give 20 carries to. You want to give him like 8 to 10 carries.
Speaking of Keaton Mitchell, did Keaton Mitchell apologize to you? No, fucking lying to you about what number he was going to wear. We made a whole fucking graphic and everything, and then all of a sudden, the guy's not changing his number. It's kind of a dick move by him.
Well, I told you when I hit him up, he just liked the call, but he really respond back. So I thought maybe that was an idea, but
no, it's Keaton Mitchell's fault. Don't take blame. He should have told you, no, I'm not changing my number, Trippy. I'm getting tired of these Ravens. Mike McDonald says, yeah, Trippy, I'm not going anywhere, and then he fucking jumps ship and goes to the West Coast. Keaton Mitchell lies about what number he's going to wear. I said this is a concerning trend that we need to stop. Stop lying to Trippy if you're on the Ravens, I think is the message here.
Agreed.
I think he's gonna make that 34 look good though.
Yeah. I mean, he'll never be my favorite athlete to wear number 34, but he can come close.
Was Dixon 34?
No, Dixon was 28. No, okay. Dixon was 30.
34 was
Taliaferro.
Taliaferro, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Another backup who was 34.
One of those guys in that era was 34.
Oh yeah, my man. The fuck was his name?
Fitzgerald Toussaint.
I thought it was 2 years. I thought it was 2 years.
No, it was the tight end. I mean, not the tight end. It was the fullback, the African dude, Oliver. They say his damn name. Yo, remember he was the fullback. He was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm not going to try to say his name. Right. Starts with an M. But I'm not going to attempt to say his name.
My favorite Ravens that came in and really contribute. That
Ricky Williams was 34.
Yep. Ricky Williams. My man Ricky. I want to smoke a blunt with my man Ricky. I ain't going to lie and talk about them Raven days.
Yeah, rehab Ricky.
Dude, he would take a blunt out that was like the size of this fucking bottle.
Bro, that's crazy because when he played for the Ravens, bro, back in the day, he would reply to my tweets all the time like he was just like a regular person.
Yeah, because he was probably fucking stoned out of his mind watching like cartoons at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like, oh, this guy seems nice. I'm going to tweet him back.
At least he ain't blocked me though.
Yeah, he was probably like camping out in a tent out in fucking Patterson Park.
I saw him at Fenway with his family once wearing bright orange Crocs, and it threw me off.
He is
Head. He had just cut the dreads off.
He's a normal person, but like when I say normal, he's not normal. He's not a typical NFL celebrity guy. Yeah, no,
Who you talking about, Ricky?
Yeah, he's an accessible guy. You can find him.
Ricky
All right, so this is a point. The whole point of bringing Derrick Henry in is so that John Harbaugh doesn't matter what he fucking thinks. Like Derrick Henry's just going to take the ball, and John Harbaugh will like it.
I agree. I think that was an EDC forcing John Harbaugh.
That was hey John, do what the fuck I said. I signed this guy to do this fucking thing, so fucking do it.
EDC had to sit there and watch John fuck it up in the AFC Championship game, and now he's saying, "Hey, John, I'm handing you a fucking Frankenstein monster running back, and if you fuck this up, I have no choice but to move on."
And you know what? As a coach, you know what? I agree because not saying like just like based off like hearing EDC talk like at the draft interview, and he basically was saying, I forgot what podcast, I think that was on the UK joint. He basically was saying like his goal is to build like the best roster. He felt like last year he built like one of the best rosters for us to go out there. So now by you saying that, I understand what you're saying. Like, all right, we ain't run the ball enough. Fuck it, I'm gonna go get Derrick Henry now.
He's making it easy for the coaches, right?
Or like, he's making
don't overthink the personnel. Just call the plays. Gus Edwards is
a nice guy. He's not going to punch John Harbaugh in the face for the ball. Justice Hill is a nice guy. He's going to be happy with whatever carries you give him.
Right.
Derrick Henry, you don't give him the ball, he's going to beat the shit out of John
Trippy. Trippy. When I listened back to the podcast from last week, you and I were like arguing about like Justice Hill's role in the offense this year. And you were talking about last year he was this, last year was that. And like I don't dispute any of that. Like Justice Hill was a spark plug, and Justice Hill can be a spark plug early this year. What I'm saying is this: Gus Edwards is not Derrick Henry.
No. Derrick Henry demands the ball and attention from the defense.
Right. And then if Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell are healthy, Derrick Henry is going to get the ball most of the time. Keaton Mitchell is going to get the ball the rest of the time, and then Justice Hill is going to
imagine Derrick Henry beating the shit. Imagine Derrick Henry beating the shit out of another team's front seven for 3 quarters, and then you bring Keaton Mitchell's speed in to come around the edge.
Yeah,
like that'll be a fucking problem.
Justice Hill is the janitor. He's the mop boy. He's gonna come in. He's gonna like when it's time like for everybody else to rest their legs. Okay, Justice Hill, you come on in. You come in, get your fucking your cleanup duty. You can go ahead, get 50 yards. Get your
Justice
stats.
Hill, here's your 5 carries. Do your best.
Yeah, you know what, buddy? If you can get 100, if you want to go get 100 on 5 carries, go for it, buddy.
He'll do it.
Yeah, right. And he's capable of that. He is. Yeah. I'm not diminishing Justice Hill's abilities. I'm just saying his opportunities are going to be limited.
You were diminishing what opportunities you would have, which is fine. Like he's not going to get as many touches.
Yeah, that's eventually. He is going to be RB2 to start the year behind Derrick Henry. He's going to be in the Keaton Mitchell role, 100%. So yeah, no,
he'll work his way down from 10 carries a game to 3 or 4 carries a game, which is fine.
To like 1 or 2.
Probably. If that happens, that means everybody got healthy.
Exactly right. That is a good thing. And Justice Hill's a team guy. He'll be happy with that because then he'll pivot. He'll be a special teams guy. He'll do whatever the team needs. That's what he does.
Oh, also this is so there has been some talk online because Harbaugh gave some press conference where he essentially took the blame for not not running the ball as many times as we should in the AFC Championship game. But there was some, subtle shots at Lamar for audibling out of run plays at the line of scrimmage, and that there were more called runs and it just didn't happen and blah, blah, blah. Lamar is not going to be afraid to hand the ball to Derrick Henry in a 3rd and short situation.
Personnel was an issue there. Personnel is a part of the audible.
Right. Like if you're Lamar and you're going to hand the ball to Justice Hill on a 3rd and 2, or you're going to keep the ball yourself and try to make the play yourself, like that kind of makes sense that Lamar's holding on the ball himself. Derrick Henry is a whole different beast. Makes Lamar's life easier. Makes everybody's life easier.
And not just the running back, but I think Ronnie Stanley probably plays into that too. Like if you're calling a counter left, if you're calling a run off the left side and Ronnie Stanley is getting his ass kicked all day like he was in the AFC Championship game, especially
you want to run the ball left.
Do you if that's the call, he's probably going to audible out and he's going to audible into a pass play where he's going to be looking to the right side instead of the left because Ronnie Stanley is
He's going to get killed,
abused. So he wants to get rid of the ball quickly to the other side of the field. So like Lamar's not stupid. Lamar's a very smart guy, and he understands how the game works, and he understands how to move the field. So like all this criticism of him about audibling and everything, like he sees what's happening on the field, and like what we've seen, like Trippy, you have video of him in between plays that like I wish your videos were more mainstream because you get a lot of shit that happens that never makes it to the timeline.
Well, yeah, that was in New Orleans. Like I said, bro, I could have posted that, but like I said, it's certain videos I be having. I never like really post for real.
This is gonna sound like a weird thing.
He calls guys out between plays, and he's saying, "Look, he sees things, and he's
his ass.
Right. He's calling guys out. He's saying, look, you're not seeing this, so I'm doing
trying
this."
To tell him calm down too. He was trying to tell Lamar calm down. Lamar wasn't with none of that shit.
Right.
Lamar like, no, man.
I think some of the issues Lamar has is that he sees the game too well.
Right.
Like there are times where I wish he would just stay within the play call sometimes because like Ronnie Stanley's gonna get his ass kicked off the line. Justice Hill is not a top 5 running back in the NFL. Rashod Bateman's gonna drop the ball. But sometimes you gotta trust those guys and just kind of go with the play that's called. And I feel like Lamar sometimes puts the cape on and tries to do too much himself because he's almost too smart and is like, well, these guys suck, I'm gonna do it myself. And Lamar, he's okay. He's right.
Yeah, Lamar sees too many steps ahead. Lamar sees too many steps ahead. He sees what he can do to change it. So, like, yeah, no, I agree.
Like, Lamar needs to like play in the moment and just kind of take what's given to him rather than trying to think 6 steps ahead.
Yeah,
just snap the ball and do what you're told to do sometimes, and kind of let the play happen.
I ain't gonna lie, I agree with you on that. But like, he definitely he already.
It's like a weird knock to have on your quarterback that he's like too advanced.
Right.
But sometimes I feel like he gets in his own way by realizing that he's the best player on the field and that like fuck it, I can only trust myself in this situation. Sometimes that's not the best move.
So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. There's another guy who I've seen this from in the past. His name's Michael Jordan. Okay, Michael Jordan is a terrible coach, a terrible GM because he can't connect with other people.
Yeah, he's too good.
He sees the game in a way other people can't see it. So like when he tries to draft someone or he tries to like teach someone, they don't understand what he's saying and what he's seeing. Like they can't see that far ahead. They can't see like at the level
he functioned on a different brain level than everybody else.
Exactly. So like I'm not trying to say that Lamar Jackson is the Michael Jordan of football. Maybe he will be one day. He's not right now, certainly. That's way too far ahead. But as far as a talent level inside of the white lines is concerned, when Lamar Jackson's playing, it's not a crazy statement to say.
He's a generational talent like Michael Jordan was a generational talent.
So when Michael Jordan was playing, they're kind of similar levels of talent on the field.
And Michael Jordan needed the Scottie Pippen next to him who could relate to the 8th guy on the end of the bench. And, Michael, give me the ball, and then I'll give the ball to the 8th guy.
That's what I see a lot of times when I see Lamar going up to guys and, like, he's pointing and doing this and that, and they're like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
It goes over their head. It's like,
buddy, I'm just worried about where the Balenciaga store is. I don't care about what you're yelling.
Exactly. Like they're just like, I just know where I'm supposed to be based on the playbook. Like they just know what the playbook is, and he's seeing so much and understanding so much, and like his brain works so much faster than everyone else's that I think that like
he's playing chess and everybody else is playing checkers.
Exactly. So like I think that at times that's an issue. So
yeah, he gets in his own way by gets frustrated, tries to relay this message to his teammates. It doesn't work out, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'll just do it myself."
Right.
And sometimes that's not the best route to go. I don't know where we go from here for the rest of this show. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we're at 106 right now, so I think we've made it. You know,
I'm gonna be honest. I can't read the time because fucking sunglasses are impossible to read inside.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at that shit.
Shout out our sponsor, Spiegel Recycling, or the fuck it's called, Spiegel Scrap.
It do say 106. Yeah, 106 and what? 29 seconds, 31 seconds now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're just kind of sitting here waiting for like a couple veteran signings, and then we're really like in camp season.
Yeah. Okay, veteran wide receiver. As soon
Michael
as
Thomas.
As soon as Zay Jones got released, that's my guy.
My guy is Michael Thomas.
Trippy is a man of culture and intelligence, so you're overruled here.
I feel like Michael Thomas, but I can see Michael Thomas right now at the bank. Lamar throwing them flies.
I could see him with a fucking
and that boy number 13,
a cast on his foot.
Hold on, who got number 13 right now?
Leary.
Yeah,
Dennis Leary.
Man, Leary going
Dennis
to get
Leary.
that up.
I'm tweeting him after this, by the way. His name's Dennis from now on.
Dennis, yeah, I'm calling him Dennis too.
Yeah, he's fucking. He's Dennis.
There is a 0% chance that Trippy knows who Dennis Leary is.
I saw the dude in there say he a comedian. So hey, I Google.
Yeah, he's an actor, comedian. You know, as a.
Trippy has no fucking idea who Dennis Leary is.
Look, I'm gonna see his ass at the training camp like Dennis Leary. Hey, Dennis.
Noted Red Sox fan, Dennis Leary. So, yeah, he is Dennis from now on. He's not beating that out. It's Steve Biscotti and Dennis Leary. So. Biscotti. We need to get him on too. I just need, and then I'm going to kick him out of here when he says his name wrong. Him and I are going to negotiate, and it's either he's Steve Biscotti from now on.
I think getting Steve Biscotti on here would be dope. He probably be smoking.
How do we reach him?
We gotta.
We just pull up on the yacht.
We gotta get on a boat. Yeah.
As I said, do we just pull up on the yacht and fucking ambush him?
I mean, hey, we could do the podcast live on the yacht.
That's right.
I don't know if we'd have service out there, but we'd figure it out. Just pull up, Steve. You're on zone 30. You're on zone 32. What are your thoughts?
He ain't gotta pull off. We can sit right there. We can sit right there by his house.
No, I want to go on the boat now. I've decided.
You.
We're gonna pull up on the yacht. We just got to figure out. They probably got to charter their trips, right?
No, but real shit though. We gotta definitely get C on here before the season starts.
What if we get Steve, John, and EDC on the same podcast?
I think we get, but look, who you think we can get first out of any three of them?
Fuck, do I know?
I'm saying take a guess.
None of them. Let's get Patrick Ricard first.
Yeah, I'm gonna say EDC.
Yeah, the equipment guy.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll tell. I know the graphics kid. We can get him.
I mean, I know the equipment guys.
Trippy and I know the equipment guy. Yeah.
I know the equipment guys.
Yeah, you know the kid who gets shoved in a fucking locker, nerd.
I know.
Let's get that Yale dork on here. I wanna fucking bully him a little bit. The Yale statistics kid. I want to know if he knows.
I know.
I want to know if he actually knows anything about football, or if he just fucking like a pure numbers dork. There's some guy who sits up in the booth and like runs probabilities.
He's got like an abacus. He's got an abacus, and he's like, throw a flag.
And he's like, I went to Yale, so I'm smarter than all.
You talking about the old head?
No, he's young. He's like 27.
He's a nerd.
So they really got somebody in the booth just to say like call the flag.
Yeah, he definitely got his lunch money taken in high school.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, maybe his ass need to get fired then, because I don't know what the fuck John be like. I ain't gonna lie, I think that's one thing I don't like about John. Sometimes he throw the challenge flag.
I think that's what what's his name? Shit, we were gonna hire what's his name? Jerry Rosberg was gonna handle that shit.
Yeah, and we fucking fumbled that one. I say we because I started that charge.
We, the fans, yes.
We, the fans, were like, what the fuck is Sean Harbaugh going to do on game day? And clearly Jerry Rosberg's family got a hold of that and was like, hey, Jerry, you should ask for more money.
That man was trending on Twitter. You think his family ain't going there and read them tweets?
Yeah, they were like, Jerry, you're going to be the head coach and get paid a third of the money. Like, you should probably reconsider. And then he
Jerry,
reconsidered.
You know what, Jerry? Don't go back to Baltimore, Jerry. Fuck that.
Jerry, they're not. Jerry, John's going to be making $12 million a year to be a mascot.
Megan already up there. Just let Megan handle what she's doing up there. You stay your ass back where the hell you at.
Oh, and what the fuck happened with Garrett Downing and Ryan Mink? Something about one of them retired or quit or moved or something. I don't know. I can only see half the tweets that were about this because
I assume Garrett left.
He left? That sucks. I liked him.
Garrett left?
Well, Ryan tweeted a picture of an empty cubicle, so I assume Garrett's the one who left.
Oh, let me check the tweets real quick.
Yeah, I can't see half the tweets, like I said, because of unfortunate circumstances. Not really that unfortunate, but
you blocked.
Yeah, very well. I blocked him first. I blocked him first. So,
no, but no. But he blocked you. I'm about to say because you know when people block.
Where was Tom P tonight?
You bullied him for talking, and so he left.
Oh, okay.
Hold up, Ryan Garrett left for real?
He had to go do his hair club for men treatment.
He texted me and said, like, I'm sick of this fucking, backwards logo having midget talking. And
my logo's the correct way tonight.
This time.
Tonight?
I would just like to say we've had 3 live streams now with minimal technical difficulties, which is an amazing feat that needs to be acknowledged by the public. Does that say 844 viewers or does that say 344 viewers? He's not gone?
He's not gone.
So what the fuck did I read half of?
No, because look, what you read was he said sad news lounge list today, tune in, dropping soon. And then on the second joint, he got a picture of him smiling, talking about, all right, I'll let y'all sweat through. Garrett moved out our shared physical lounge space today into his own office and in a 13-year-old run. This is his own reaction when I confronted him this morning. He was smiling hard.
Oh, yeah. Ryan probably had bad vibes in the office, so Garrett got his own office. That makes sense. Good for Garrett. Sometimes you got to move away from the toxic
I'm
shit
about
in
to
your
say,
life.
I know Garrett wasn't leaving the Ravens.
Well, I was hoping Garrett got promoted. I used to bully him all the time, so.
What he was going to get promoted to?
I don't know. Fucking above Ryan Mink. Ryan Mink's boss. That's all he's got to do.
Oh, yeah, Ryan Mink is the boss.
Yeah, we're a pro Garrett Downing podcast, so.
Well, I don't have nothing bad to say about them. They cool dudes.
Yeah, I just like Garrett a lot more than I like Ryan. I haven't blocked Garrett on Twitter, and I blocked Ryan, so. Pretty easy choice for me.
Who you got blocked, Will?
Who do I have blocked?
Yeah.
Clan members.
Let me see. I have a clan member blocked. Yes, that's for sure.
That's for your own safety. She's a little stocky.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that though. She's probably gonna clip this shit and play it for her lawyer.
Yeah. Right. Privacy.
That guy took her life savings as a fucking retainer and just listens to clips of us talking online.
Let's see. How do I find it?
I've blocked every single advertisement I've ever seen on my timeline. So any account that advertises,
mute and block. Blocked account. Oh, I have 83.
Pussy.
How you do that? Or you go to how you get to it again? Your account?
No. All right. Since we're all doing this, we'll see. I probably have the shortest block list of everybody.
Let me see.
Some of us are adults who don't try to gatekeep, and some of us are
privacy. Let me see.
So what is it? Settings and support, settings and privacy.
Oh, here you go. Mute and block. Here you go. I got 85 people blocked.
I bet most of them are just porno accounts.
Where do I see from here?
Let me unblock some people right now since I'm at it.
All right, somebody tell me where the fuck to go. Jesus. Hello?
Settings.
Yep, I'm there. I figured that part out on my own.
Privacy and safety.
Yep.
And then mute and block.
That's not an option.
That's what I have.
I got your account, security and account access, monetization, premium, and privacy and safety. There we go.
Yeah.
Mute and block.
Mute and block.
I have 8 accounts. I have 8 accounts blocked. All right. One of them's a coke addict with a soundboard who steals our content.
I got 85 blocked.
One of them's
the only ones I can only see 2. I don't know where the other ones are.
One of them is a convicted sex offender. One of them is an Israeli misinformation spreader who stalks Jennifer Lawrence. One of them is Ryan Mink, and one of them is a Klan member. Yeah, Billy Spikes.
Yep. So 2 show up. One of them is an ad, and one of them is a spam bot. So I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
I bet you blocked a bunch of suspended accounts. I have Jeff D. Lowe muted because he annoys me generally.
Oh, I'm not even going through the mutes. I have so many.
Lamar in order RPO. That guy's a fucking tool bag too. All right, so those are the highlights of my mutes.
I blocked this girl one day because she was trying to make fun of my accent and shit.
I have 776 accounts blocked or muted.
I got 4 muted. Let me see who got muted. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna say who I got it out muted out loud. I said it out in the group chat, but yeah, I had to do that shit, bro. Like, bro, hold on. I ain't gonna and don't say nothing either, Will, because I know how you is. You gonna say the name, bro? Did you get the message when I was at the game?
I don't know.
Hold on. What time of day? What time of day was it?
Hold on, I'm about to text you real quick.
Oh, was it this Sunday?
No, the last Orioles game I went to.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yep.
Bro, like that shit fucked my whole vibe up, bro. Like you saw.
Wow, I can't believe Trippy blocked Cedric Mullins after a bad interaction with him.
No,
that's
I
fucking.
I ain't blocked.
Why did Adley Rushman
Now,
call you that?
This one, I think if everybody watching this heard it, everybody'd be like, "Yeah, I wanna fucking mute that guy or block him too."
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't because I feel bad if it's
Right.
what I'm thinking of.
But everybody would be like, I feel like
if you started a movement, I think a lot of people would get behind it. But
at the same time, he might be retarded.
There's not a might involved in that if it's the right person that I'm thinking of. It's just it is what it is.
So
yeah, sometimes you gotta just sometimes you just gotta.
That's the tough part. That's the tough part. Right.
Sometimes you just gotta play along.
Yep.
Now recently he DM'd me and asked me to follow a second account of his.
Yeah, he's tweeted me a couple times about things in peak, like Drew's ready to fucking murder strangers on the sidewalk. He says some things,
and I just ignored it. I'm not following two of those accounts. It's crazy.
Yeah. I made a mistake following one of them, and I will not be doing that. Right. Yep. I'm
Last thing I need is two of those fucking accounts on my timeline.
Yeah, I could use 0 of those accounts on my timeline, but I feel like I'm pot committed at this point, and I can't, I'd be the bad guy for unfollowing, so I'm not gonna do that.
Exactly right.
Look, the Ravens would be like, breaking news, they signed Michael Thomas, wide receiver Michael Thomas, and I'm gonna hit Drew in the morning, and his DMs would be like, hey Drew, we got Michael Thomas.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much how it works. So
ladies and gentlemen, this will be the end of episode 110. On that note, it's time for me to die.
See ya. Can't go as high as Greg.
Zone 32.